Hey folks, Mark here with another tutorial. We're going to be tackling some more Ncloth today. So hopefully you guys liked the curtains tutorial. If you haven't seen it yet, please take a look for it on my channel. Give it a like and subscribe for new videos. The channel is just getting going with tutorials, but you're gonna be seeing a lot of tutorials in stylized modeling, realistic modeling, all kinds of stuff coming out on this from here on out. So if you're interested in any kind of 3D content, give me a like and subscribe and comment just the kind of stuff that you want to see. You can tell from my channel banner, I work in Maya, ZBrush, Substance Painter, and Unreal. So if any of those four programs you're looking for information or tips and tricks, anything at all, please let me know and I'll do whatever I can to help you out. But let's get right into the video here. So we're going to be doing a blankets on a bed. Different ways to get nice different folds rather than just the standard drop down. And I'll cover a few settings that are good to look at when you are doing cloth light blankets. So let's get in here and just make a mattress. We don't want to be quite that big. Um, and then we'll just put a bit of a bevel on our mattress. Let's do 0.2. Put 3 on that. So get a nice smooth on it. So then we want to, in our effects, we want to go to Ncloth and set that as a passive collider. And then we want to set a stickiness of about 0.3 for what we're going to be doing. And I know nobody really likes a sticky mattress, but it's kind of needed here. Thank you for the bad joke. Anyways, so let's get a plane for our blanket. We'll grab that, give it a few extra subdivisions. We'll go 40-40 should be good. Obviously, the higher you set it, the longer it's going to take to simulate, but the more realistic your cloth will look. But if you're looking for low poly solutions, obviously you can drop it down a little further too. Um, you can also clean up the sheet afterwards. I like to use the retopo and remesh, which are features that I'll go into in another video, just in case there's people that aren't aware of them. So let's give this, well, actually we won't rotate it yet. Let's make it an Ncloth. And then, so we'll show off a few settings here. So if we just hit play now, that's going to drop down. It's going to collide and just, oh, let's set a bit of a timeline so it has time to do its thing. So it's just going to drop down, I'm sure you've all done the standard Ncloth. See how it's not getting much bend here? So we want to first go to full surface. I'm going to set my thickness to 0.5 and my self collide to 1. But I'm also going to change my stretch resistance to 10, 5, and 0.01 for bend resistance. So then if we hit play, you should see that that makes it relax even further. And you can play with these numbers to get exactly the feel that you want for your cloth. But so yeah, that's your standard, it's going down off the bed. But if we want some nice folds, like the sheets being turned down, give it a bit of an angle. And then hit your simulate button. And let's see what we get. So this is where that stickiness is coming into play. We want it to eventually grab on the mattress. Now, I obviously for that angle don't have enough stickiness for it. So maybe let's try this and see what we get. So once it starts bunching, it should start to catch and not slide off so much. Oh, maybe we need to increase the stickiness a bit. So let's go back. Let's try this at 0.4. Hit play. Let's see if that gives us enough that we start getting some purchase. There we go. So now we're starting to see some folds come in. It's starting to hold on. So yeah, so this is creating some decent folds, and play with these numbers in different ways and you'll get obviously different results. So, say you want one that looks like it's just pulled back. The angle that you play with and these settings can change how this blanket ends up looking quite a bit. Let's hit that. Let's hit self collide down to actually just 0.1. Let's see how that affects it. So you see it's softening basically how much space there is between my folds there. It's given us not too bad of a result. Let's do a bend resistance of 0.001. That's too far gone. So let's just do the 0.0. We don't want any of that. Let's put the self collide back up to 1. And just give this a bit more of an angle. Let's see what we get. Okay. Yeah, I'm liking this. So you can see how the different angle really changes the result that you get and how it's going to look. You don't have to worry about these back face normals because you're going to set a two-sided material to anything that you do with this. So let's stop it there. So we got nice bunched up. And, like I said, if we add more polys to this, it's going to take longer to simulate, but you're going to get, a little bit cleaner folds. But then also don't forget, if you watched my last video, let's duplicate this off. So if that's a good end result that we like, don't forget the little trick that I showed in my last one. To get a little bit softer look on this, go to your edit mesh and average vertices, and that will soften everything up a little bit for you. And then we'll use our auto smoothing groups. And you see that gives everything a nice soft look. And then from here, you've got something really good that you can take into ZBrush, or if you want to do more tweaking on settings, like because maybe you want these corners to drape down a bit more. But this is something you can take very nicely into ZBrush and just massage it just a little bit more and get a bit more out of it. But for a fairly low poly blanket, that's pretty good. So hopefully that helps some of you out. Quick little Ncloth again. If this did help you, or even if it didn't, please help the channel out. Hit like and subscribe. And if there's anything that you want to see, once again, feel free to message me in the comments and let me know what you'd love to see. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.